What's up everyone, John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. Samsung recently announced it's going to hold a press conference in really all over the world, Berlin, New York, and Beijing on September 3rd, which is the day before my birthday. The invite pretty much confirmed that this is where Samsung is going to announce the sequel to this guy, the Galaxy Note 3, so probably going to be called the Galaxy Note 4, and we'll see it for the very first time. We now, though, have some concrete details thanks to earlier leaks this week, so without further ado, let's run down the top 6 features to expect on the Galaxy Note 4. Number 1, a Quad HD display and some fresh hardware I sort of threw in there under that same number 1. This one's pretty much a given at this point. We're definitely expecting Samsung to reveal a 5.7-inch Quad HD display with Samsung Galaxy Note 4, which will help it compete hopefully super aggressively against the already ridiculously awesome and badass LG G3, which already's got that same high-resolution screen. Samsung is pretty much the Yoda of display technology, and we're hoping that this one's going to just blow us away. Based on the most recent crop of photos though, we think the device is going to have near edge-to-edge display, so with just teeny tiny little bezels too, which should make it look dead sexy. And finally, we're looking at a small speed bump, probably a Snapdragon 805 chip in some markets, although it's likely Samsung will toss in a new Exynos chip for other areas like they like to do, maybe Europe and Asia. Also should see a 16 megapixel camera on the back as well. So I know we should have lumped that one into like 3, but just for argument's sake, let's make it just 1 because we had so much to talk about. So that would mean we're at number 2, virtual reality plugin. So in July, some spilled APK files for the Galaxy Note 4 revealed some features we can probably expect. We already know Samsung's working with the crazy awesome folks at Oculus on their own VR headset. It's going to work with latest smartphones. Galaxy Note 4 has a VR setup wizard stub APK that suggests Samsung can introduce a virtual reality headset in tandem with the phone, and that the virtual reality headset and Samsung Galaxy Note 4 will work hand in hand. Other APK files though do support the Quad HD display, new S-Health 3.5 software, and a fingerprint reader. A virtual reality headset is largely expected to function similarly to Google Cardboard, which is kind of funny to say. Serving as a shell that can be paired with a Galaxy product to serve as full-functioning virtual reality headset. Essentially means it's gonna be like this on your head. You just kind of like look around and just like, ooh, I can see things. So it's a fancy version of what they could do with Cardboard. Coming in at number 3, new note-taking features, since it's got that note in its name. So leaked patents suggest, and there seems to be the theme here, leaked patents, suggesting the Samsung Note 4 or one soon after it will feature probably the most impressive S Pen functionality to date. The patent describes using ultrasound waves to pinpoint the S Pen's location at all times, using a series of sensors positioned around the phone's display. Hopefully all that fanciness translates to even more accurate note-taking, which would be a super impressive step, since, I don't know, the S Pen's been fine, I think it could have been better. Either way though, there's definitely bound to be improvements on the note-taking side. We can expect with Samsung's S Pen, probably go through a full redesign. Coming in at number 4, an improved industrial design. So we got to see leaks earlier this week and they looked pretty awesome. So the Note 4 looks super thin, as you'd expect, has premium looking chamfered edges, which sounds super familiar. The Samsung exec recently confirmed that one of its coming devices will employ a new use of metal instead of plastic. And earlier this week's images might reveal a little bit of metal, but we're largely expecting the material to be saved for the rumored Galaxy Alpha. The back of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and this is just the Note 3, appears to have some of the same Samsung material which we loved on the OnePlus One, and it should be pretty awesome, combined with sort of the faux leather look we saw on the Note 3. Overall though, expect a super thin design with more refined body in addition to premium features like I mentioned before, Quad HD display, which Samsung makes killer screen that should look really awesome on a bigger phone. Coming in at number 5, so many sensors, you just can't handle it. The latest batch of photos that we saw earlier this week, where a lot of this stuff is coming from, should suggest we're going to see the same sensors that we saw on the Galaxy S5, on the Note 4, including fingerprint sensors. That should be pretty freaking sweet. So I know that's not a big surprise. We saw it on the S5. It should make its way to the Note 4. The addition of the expected fingerprint reader, though, could be kind of new. Don't have that on the Note line now, but it's of course on the S5. One report, though, did mention Samsung toying with adding a UV sensor on the back of the phone, so you know when to put on sunscreen. This could be used, though, to tell you how dangerous UV rays are on a given day, possibly alerting you to load up on sunscreen, and I'm totally not joking there. I would not expect that to happen. I don't need my phone to be like, listen, dude, you're gonna get skin cancer. I think that my eyes and my brain should tell me that, but who knows, maybe there'll be a sensor to be like, you shouldn't smoke, or you shouldn't be inhaling the air today, it is gross for you. But whatever, more sensors are gonna make its way into the Galaxy Note 4. And lastly, not really a feature, but something new, it should come to market way quickly after it gets announced. Evidently, if you believe the rumors, the S5 wasn't successful as Samsung was hoping it would be, and with the iPhone 6 and rumored iPhone Air coming very, very soon, the rumor mill is churning that Samsung's gonna try and get the Note 4 in your hands as soon as humanly possible. They've already allegedly asked manufacturers to boost production so that the phone can get to market mere days after it gets announced on September 3rd. That's way, way quicker than Samsung's usual schedule of announcing a phone, they're used to getting a sort of obscure small market and slowly filtering it out to the rest of the world. It should come to market very, very soon, so announced on the 3rd. Maybe second week of September, you might be able to see it in your hands, pick it up in Courier stores, but who knows, just a rumor right now. More likely it'll get announced, maybe be able to be buy unlocked right after, and then, whenever carriers get it, hopefully it'll be in just a few weeks after. Of course, though, these are just rumors, but it looks to be pretty concrete for what we're seeing. We will be in Berlin on September 3rd, so we'll be able to bring you the latest news as it happens. Of course, check back technobuffalo.com to get all of that goodness. I love big phones. I'm excited for what Samsung's going to offer. Any features you guys want to see we didn't mention, leave it down below, and we can have a talk about it. If we hear new rumors, I'll make sure that I bring them up. Anyway, guys, I'm Judd Renters from TechnoBuffalo. See you next video. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to be up to date on what's coming next in the world of consumer electronics, hit the big subscribe button right down below.